Hey there, thanks for joining me. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to click on that subscribe button and also that bell button so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Today's DIY is going to be a centerpiece for baby shower, quinceanera, wedding, but it's going to be an under the sea theme. And what you're going to need first is this seahorse. They also have the shell and the fish that you can use as well, but I like the seahorse. And what I'm going to do first is remove the back sticker from the seahorse. And a quick trick, if you can wet the sticker and remove it, or like I did, just remove it as much as you can, and then with the piece some sandpaper, just sand it down, and it removes all that nasty sticky stuff residue that it stays on the backings of these pictures. So once you're done removing the sticker and sanding down where the ribbon was for hanging, go ahead and paint it. And I'm painting it this green that matches the front of the seahorse. And it's from Waverly chalk paint. And I'll leave the color down below. So once you've done painting it, and basically I just needed to paint it. It just took one coat. Just set it aside and let it dry. And then I got those skewer barbecue sticks that they have at Dollar Tree now, the long ones. And I cut it into one long one, which is roughly 24 inches. And then the remainder part of it, I cut it into 3 sections. You can see, and I painted them all the same green. And here are some ideas. If you're going to do a baby shower or quinceañera and you want more pink, go ahead and use the pink candle holder. But for this one, I'm going to use the white one. And these are the shiny ones that they just got in this season at Dollar Tree. So once you decide what vase or candle holder you're going to use, go ahead and you can use E6000 or hot glue or both to glue the stick to the back of the seahorse. And then just let that dry for a few seconds or at least a minute, and it'll firm up. And then I'm going to use what I have in hand, but they also have like the round foam balls that you can get at Dollar Tree to use inside this candle holder. But I had these round discs foams, so I just cut 2 triangles from one of the round circles, and I'm going to insert them into the candle holder. And this is what's going to hold all my flowers and my seahorse. And again, I'm using hot glue for video purposes, but I would actually add some Fixolers E6000 to all of these pieces just to make sure that it all stays for the entire party or wherever you're going to use it at. Okay, once you're done putting the foam inside the candle holder, go ahead and get the bag of shells. Again, you can purchase these at Dollar Tree, or if you live in Florida like I do, you can collect them at the beach and just have them in a really pretty jar. And whenever you need some, just go ahead and grab them from there. But just pick, random shells, the ones you like or the ones you want to use, and figure out how you want to glue them on the stick. Again, I'm only using 3, but this would look really cute if you want to use a few of them. Say, the more you want to add, it doesn't really matter since it's under the sea. But since I'm going to add flowers also to the base of this centerpiece, I chose to go ahead and just use 3 of the sticks with shells. So you just go ahead and glue them onto your sticks, and make sure you leave the bottom part of the stick that has no paint and to insert into the candle holder. So you just go ahead and glue them all, set them aside and let them dry. I think this would look really, really pretty for a wedding, a beach theme wedding, or like I said, a quinceañera. This one is going to be for a baby shower. So just pick the ribbons you want. I just picked some cute fuchsia, pink, and some of the I call it vintage lace that they have at Dollar Tree. And also I'm going to use some burlap with the lace that's in the middle to make the bow. So you just cut a section, roughly about 8 to 10 inches in length of each one of these ribbons, and then just tie what I call a shoelace knot. And just go ahead and make individual little bows with each lace. At least this is the way I make my bows. Another thing, if you don't want, if it's going to be more like a, say, a boy baby shower, or you just don't want to use ribbons, you can get the pearl necklaces, or in the toy section, they have some pearl necklaces and bracelets, and that would look really cute, dangling, or inserted into the vase as well. Or even I call them the Mardi Gras bead necklaces that they have. I think it's like 10 or 12 in a pack. You can spray paint them the color of your choice if they don't have the color you like there, and also use those with this instead of bows and flowers, just to give you some different options or ideas that you might want to use for this centerpiece. And here I'm just playing with my ribbons and my bows, figuring out how I wanted to put them together. And that's when I chose to go ahead and get this burlap ribbon with the lace in it. And roughly it's about a 10-inch length piece of ribbon. And I made the bow. And now I'm going to go ahead and just play with my bows and put them all together. And once you like the way you place all the bows together, I'm going to use a piece of this burlap that came with the shells and wrap it around, and then just tie a few knots in the back of this bow. And there you go. You wouldn't even have to use glue for it. Okay, you get the flowers of your choice. I chose to use these hydrangeas, the green ones. I want to say they're like a lime, between a lime green and an avocado green. And also I believe they're called peonies, the pink ones. And I'm using two bunches of those and one bunch of these hydrangeas. If you can see, I just cut about 3 or 4 of them. I had already cut the peony flowers. So you go ahead and hot glue. And also, again, if you're going to use this as a centerpiece, I would recommend using some Fix-R or E6000 to secure each one of these pieces together. But you just insert it into the foam wherever you like and hold it for a while just to make sure it has time to cool. If you see, I didn't hold it long enough, so you'll see me holding it while I'm actually inserting some of the flowers around it, just to give it time to cool. So once you've done that, you just go ahead and start playing with your flowers and figuring out where you like them and how many you want to use. And then you just go ahead and once I usually typically put one type of flower first, and then I start adding the other one, just to give me some kind of base of where I want to start. And if you see, I'm gluing these flowers to the actual vase or a candle holder itself. I just wanted it to be that way so they could kind of pop out more than be inserted into the candle holder, if that makes sense. So I used 6 of the pink flowers, and then I believe I used 4 of the green flowers, and each one of the bunches comes with 5. So you'll need 2 of the pink peonies and 1 of the green hydrangeas of the bunches. And then once you've done inserting your flowers, go ahead and Get the shells that you put on sticks and place them wherever you like. And if you see, I actually placed one of the shells in the back, but I'm going to remove it and do something else in a little bit. So here's just some ideas of where you can place your bow. You can put it right there as a neck, on top as a like a hair bow, or I ended up doing it and gluing it in the bottom of my seahorse because I wanted my seahorse to stand out on its own. It would be really cute if you could add some pearls on sticks as well in here. If you're going to do more like a girly baby shower or a quinceanera, you could do more, fancier. I guess you could say adding pearls in here as well. And they have larger ones and smaller ones at Dollar Tree as well. So you can just get some of those and then get some of the wiring and make your own little pearls on wires. So I didn't like the way the back looked and I didn't want to add flowers. So what I chose to do was get some more shells and glue them onto the actual seahorse itself, just to cover up a little bit of the stick and to give it some more of a visual, a prettier look from the back, since you're going to be able to see it all around. I hope you guys enjoy my DIYs. Again, I love looking at everybody's pictures on Instagram, and thank you for everyone that's tagged me on all your DIYs. I love looking and seeing all of the different ideas that you guys do once you see one thing and just play with it and make it your own. If you guys do make this one, again, don't forget to tag me on Instagram, and I'll leave all my information from Instagram down below as well. And let me see the pictures of what you guys are doing or what you're going to use it for. So I ended up adding 3 of the shells in the back and then 2 of the smaller ones. So basically with one bag of these shells, you can make at least 3 to 4 of these seahorse centerpieces. So this is a really, really good budget-friendly centerpiece that you can use for quite a few different theme parties. But there you go. What do you guys think? Here I am just playing with it some more and adding more flowers. But like I said, I only used one bunch. But there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this DIY. And give me a thumbs up, and please share with your friends and family or anyone that you think might enjoy this or have use for it. And I'll see you guys next time. You guys stay blessed. Bye.